Watering is the #1 task you have to do for your houseplants. And it's also the trickiest by far. When you water, you want to allow the plant to dry out between waterings. Put your finger up to the first knuckle. Now, if you pull it back and it's dry, then it's time to water. If it's still moist, like this one is, then there's no need to water yet. It's very important that you allow the plant to properly drain out. Otherwise, you end up with too much water, and that causes a lot of problems with the plant on that. Now, some plants, like African violets and some begonias, are very sensitive to getting water on the leaves. Same things with some of the cactuses and all of that. So just to be safe, for all plants, I recommend that you either soak the plants from the bottom, you can put them in buckets and let it soak up from the bottom, or when you water, just water the soil in the pot. So be sure to let the plants dry out completely between waterings. And now that brings me to fertilization. You got to fertilize the plants to keep them going well. Plants that flower are going to require more fertilizer than plants that don't flower. Also, when you fertilize, the best thing to do is to fertilize as you water. When you fertilize, there is this neat little product. It's called Oxygen Plus Liquid Plant Food. And what's neat about it, besides feeding the plant, it's going to open up little air pockets in there to help keep the roots well oxygenated and alive. Follow the directions. This is a great product for everyone, but especially for you new gardeners out there that may be trying to get the right amount of water, trying to figure out how much love to give to the plant. Having something that's going to help open up air pockets and feed at the same time is going to help you out and keep you from overwatering and keep you from drowning your plants. Now, the last thing we come to is integrated pest management. Taking care of any pests on your houseplants. Now, most houseplants are going to be fairly resilient to pests, but like with any plant, you've got to go through the integrated pest management procedures, and that starts with monitoring. So as you're watering and fertilizing your plants, you're going to check the leaves out. You want to look under and check for any sort of damage to the leaves, any pests, any problems. You want to check under the leaves as you're watering. When you do find something like a pest or something that doesn't look right, you can crush the pest with your fingers or break the leaf off if it happens to be a leaf that you think is going bad or something like that. When you find a lot of pests though, then it's time to take action. The first thing that I like to do is to use my sticky stakes. Now these guys are kind of like a fly paper for white flies and aphids. Basically, you're going to get a pack of little stakes and then the sticky strips. Take a strip off, pull this guy off, really easy, fold it over, and then stick it right into the stake. And there you go. Then you take it and place it in your plant. That way, any of the white flies and aphids will come and get stuck on this. This is also a good way to monitor and see what's going on. Now, if the plant happens to be completely infested and completely covered, that's when I reach for something stronger. That's when I'm gonna have to use a contact killer. And as always, I'm using something that's unrealistic because I want to kill the bug. I don't want to poison myself. So using this spray, I can actually turn it upside down and spray under the leaves and get the areas where the bugs are going to be. And by spraying it this way, I'm ensuring that I can get all the little nooks and crannies and hiding spaces in here. Now, read the instructions because you're going to have to follow up. This may take several applications, but you can get rid of the pests that way. And because it's OMRI listed and approved for organic gardening, you know that it's going to be okay for you and your family as well. Caring for your houseplants only takes a little preparation and attentiveness. With some TLC, your houseplants will provide color, fresh air, and beauty. Get out and grow.